Welcome back to the video, hope you're well. My name's Johnny Lee. There's a Helix patch with this as well, which I'll upload in a minute. I kind of created it for this PRS, and if you're new here, we do Helix, I do Fractal, do other modelers, we do motorbikes, do all kinds of weird stuff. It's a bit of a strange channel, to be honest, but I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. So I'm going to dive straight in. I hated Paul Reed Smith guitars, and nothing personally against Paul Reed Smith or the company in general. I just did not ever find a PRS that I actually liked. I tried many of them over the years, and none of them kind of floated my boat, if you like. Blew up my frock like Marilyn Monroe. Awkward. None of them did it for me. Absolutely none. And we had a couple of the PRS Tremontis in here, and the baseball bat neck, and I was just like, fucking awful guitar, just no. Didn't like them. And anybody that played one, I just thought was a bit of a posy dick, to be honest, which kind of gives me a couple of different points to talk about this guitar. So this is a PRS Standard 24. It's not the 2408 with the mini switching, it's not that one. And it's pretty fucking brilliant. And it has changed my mind overnight about Paul Reed Smith guitars because it's cheap. It's the SE. It plays just as good as any very, very expensive guitar that I own currently. I mean, I've got a couple of £1,000 Charvels. I've got a few expensive Strats. I've got like lots and lots of different stuff, and this is just as good, and if not better than some of those higher end guitars, which kind of gives me another point as well, is that because a couple of people reached out into me comment section on Facebook saying, well, it's not really a real PRS because it's the SE. You need to spend $4,500 on the, American model. I don't think you do, because a good guitar is a good guitar regardless of price. Because right now in the world, everybody's fucking skint. Nobody's got any money. So maybe there's a thing there. Who knows? It could be that. You can't deny the quality. The frets are brilliant. The neck is absolutely sublime. Again, I was always put off by the words wide, thin. I was not interested in it whatsoever. I've always been kind of a Strat or Ibanez guy, but I do think of late my style has changed slightly. I think I'm playing a little bit different. I'm quite aggressive as well when I play. I'm kind of looking for those big bends and like fast runs or whatever, and they're not always perfect. But maybe that's because the necks on my other guitars are too fucking small and I've got fat sausage fingers. Could be that. Paul Reed Smith, saving my fat fingers since 1985. So another thing as well, I'm a huge Seymour Duncan fan. I've got him in a few of the guitars in the background there. These don't need replacing, which is another thing. It's a cheap guitar with really good pickups, and I got it on a trade the other day off another local musician, and I thought, well, I'll keep it, and maybe my son will play with it. He's a great kind of cracking blues player, and I thought maybe it kind of be his bag, and he does love it. But when I played it a few times, I was like, oh, okay, there's a bit of a fucking realisation there, and maybe we should just keep it. So now I'm on the search for a couple more. Whether I'll do the $4,000 one, I probably won't, because again, I kind of stand by what I say of, you know, good guitar's a good guitar regardless of the price. I've had really expensive Ernie Ball guitars, and the cheaper version of the Ernie Ball, the Sterling version, was just as good. It was just as good. So I understand there's wood and wiring, and, you know, you get the professional guy to put it together and not some, you know, chick in Indonesia. I get it. I totally understand. The finish on this is absolutely sublime. The electrics are perfect. I've got to try and navigate my way around the pickup selector, because this is a little bit annoying, but I can probably tighten that up and kind of sort that out. The only gripe I've got with this guitar, and it's very, very minute, it's just me being overly picky, really, is the coil tap system, the single coil tap thing. It's not fantastic. It's not the best. The Ernie Ball one's better, but that's just me being, you know, picky, and I don't really use the single coil thing anyway. So yeah, I apologise to all my PRS flinging friends. I was wrong. The wide, thin neck is really, really good. It's very, very comfortable. It's quick. It's smooth. It stays in tune. I've abused the living shit out of this guitar for 48 hours, and it's rock solid. So I'll probably change the strings into the brand that I use from Duesenberg. I use them. Here's the Helix patch. It's the EVH. I've got 2 snapshots. One's a drive with a shorter delay, and then the other one is a lead with a longer delay. So your lead delay sounds like that, and then the other delay is quite small. Also, there is a dual pitch on there as well. So that's it. There you go. It's epic. I had it all completely wrong. You heard it in the intro with the song. It's fucking. I've just got it wrong. I got it wrong. Got it completely wrong. Take it easy.